Hey everybody, Dylan Distraction here, coming to you live from Batlantic Studios. I want to do a quick back to the drawing board, show you what's on my drawing table, talk about comic books, and remind you that my Kickstarter launches January 2nd, Tuesday, January 2nd. We're going to be launching Archive the Warhood Odyssey, issue number 5. It's going to be very similar to issue number 4. It's going to be color covers, black and white interiors. It's going to pick up right where issue 4 left off. So yes, please like, thumbs up, share, comment. I really appreciate it. I'm super excited for issue number 5, Archive the Warhood Odyssey, to be launching Tuesday, January 2nd. I think it's probably going to be around 11 a.m. Eastern time, so tune in, stay tuned. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to show you some of the pages, working on penciling a page right now. I've been doing digital roughs and then traditional pencils, and then probably like a hybrid digital inks, traditional inks technique for the finish of the pages. So, yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please post them below. Like, comment, thumbs up, share. I hope everyone's having a wonderful holiday season. I'm doing some Christmas shopping and finishing that up right now. So I'm really excited for the Kickstarter, which launches Tuesday, January 2nd, 2019. Archive of the Warhood Odyssey, issue number 5. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be great. It's my best stuff yet. So I'll flip the camera and show you what's on my drawing table right now. All right, here we go. Alright, here's what's on my drawing table. Let's turn on some lights. Yeah, I'm excited for the next issue to launch. Working on issue number 5 of my series, Archive the Warhood Odyssey. Doing some digital roughs to be able to easily move things around. Using a little bit of a glove just so I don't smudge all the pencils everywhere. Yeah, I'm really excited to show everybody the newest stuff I'm working on. So I thought I'd jump on live here quick, and if anyone has any questions or want to know what I'm doing or what I'm working on, or just want to watch me draw, cool. I don't know how many people see these live, so if you are watching this live, please comment, like, thumbs up. I'm always kind of interested to get an idea of if they're worth doing, because I don't want to jump on here and not have people check it out. I want to see if people want to watch me draw. Oh, and I'm on Instagram too, so if you're not on Instagram, Instagram.com, Dylan_distraction, or Batlantic Studios. Those would be the two Instagrams I post to the most often. So if you want to see art, I post it there quite a bit. And then of course BatlanticStudios.com, where you can get a free comic. I do it all. I got a little bit of everything. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I'm going to try to see how many pages I can get penciled in a day today. I'm hoping to get a couple at least. But I don't want to rush them and have them look rushed. I do want to make sure that they look tight enough so that I can give myself a break when I'm inking. It's the worst when I'm like, oh, I'll just figure it out in the inks. That's the inker's problem. Oh wait, I'm the inker. Oh yeah, it's my problem. I do really love penciling. I love all of it, but something just kind of liberating about penciling. Inking can be a little tough because it's like the final take, final pass at it. But penciling, I'm still kind of figuring stuff out. So penciling is a fun part of it for me. But I do enjoy all the parts of creating. It's probably like being in a band. It's like, oh, do you like playing shows or recording, or it's like making merch? Like, I like all that. they're all fun for different reasons. And that's the same with making comics. The writing part's fun because that's kind of how you come up with all the ideas. Thumbnailing stuff's kind of fun. Roughing out stuff's fun. It's all hard work, but it's fun hard work. So yeah, Archive the Warhead Odyssey, issue number 5, Kickstarter, launches Tuesday, January 2nd. I'm going to kick off 2019 with a Kickstarter. And I'm going to try to have as much of the comic book done as I can when the Kickstarter launches. As always, whenever I've done these Kickstarters, I mean, this will be my 5th Kickstarter, 6th Kickstarter. So I always try to have as much finished as I can so that rewards can go out quickly. I think that's one of the things people are always kind of nervous about or apprehensive about. It's like, oh, geez, I'm going to back the Kickstarter and then like a year I'll get my rewards. Like, oh, no. With me, it'll just be months at the most. I'd like if I could get it down to where it was just weeks. But some things are out of my control, like printing and distribution. I mean, printing and shipping, that's usually the bulk of where the cost goes. That's why I do Kickstarters, is for the printing and distribution, which can be a big chunk. But the great thing about being a one-man band and doing all this myself is that I'm the creative team. I wrote, I drew, I inked, I colored. So when you get work from me, unless I'm hiring a colorist, which is occasionally I will hire a colorist, but for the most part I'll do everything myself. And if I don't know how to do it, I figure it out. And I think that that's not necessarily the way everybody does it, clearly. I mean, some people hire a creative team and they'll have writers and artists and designers and letterers, inkers and colorists. But I want to learn all of it. I want to do all of it. And that's what Kickstarter enables me to do. I can do all of it. And anybody that's gotten my books, I think sees the love and attention I put into all of it, because it's my name on everything. The only thing I'll do is the other thing I enjoy doing is having variant covers by artist friends of mine. I'm hoping to have a variant cover by an artist friend of mine for this issue. Schedule, depending on his schedule, but hopeful. But I'll keep everyone posted on that. And there's going to be a bunch of commission reward levels from artist friends of mine that kind enough to say that they would be able to do commission rewards, so you can get one-of-a-kind drawings from a couple of different people. I'm not gonna give too much away yet on that. We're still a little ways out, but you're gonna want to snatch those up when the Kickstarter goes live, because there will only be one of those. So like an original commission from, like, oh, I don't know, maybe a Joe Schmalke if he's available. Those original commissions go pretty quick, so if you want one of those, you want to snatch it up. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I'm having a great Sunday because I'm drawing comic books. Had to do some Christmassy kind of stuff lately, so that's been taking up time, but That's all. It's all good stuff. I'm a busy guy, but it's all good stuff. So yeah, I started with this middle panel. I started working in some red to go over the blue lines, but I was like, I don't know. Might just be an additional layer that's unnecessary. So I'm just going right to the pencil because the blue lines are tight enough. I might do some red line stuff up here for the city stuff, just because it's really vague. I was like, oh yeah, really vague. I want it to look like a destroyed city, so I don't want it to be perfect. I do want it to kind of feel like my stuff. So if you look at any of the sort of cityscape kind of things I do, I want it to, you know, I use 3D modeling occasionally for stuff, but primarily I want it to just feel like I drew it and it feels authentic to something I created out of my head, unless it needs to be a specific location. But with this sort of, with the new Selenia cityscape I've created, it's try to keep it kind of this consistently weird environment where it feels a little jarring or unnerving, you know, because it is. If it felt really stiff and rigid and photorealistic, it'd be too comfortable. So I want it to feel kind of odd and almost abstract, where it feels like a place, but not like a place anyone's ever been. Like it's its own character in the story. And when I'm doing the inking too, I'll be able to pull out more weirdness. I like the fact that like everything's always on fire. It's like, how would you describe the city? Constantly burning. Like, oh, really? Like, yeah. It's just kind of always on fire. And it, again, adds to the danger of it. That's why it's always, when I use often when I'm doing a color palette for what's going on, it's usually reds, grays, because I want it to feel like it's always kind of burning. Yeah, something like that. Getting there. Like, are these buildings? Sure. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hey Soma, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I am so happy that you're enjoying watching me draw. And the Kickstarter launches Tuesday, January 2nd. So it's going to be New Year's and then Kickstarter for a month. That's my plan. What's everybody else got going on today? I'm having tacos tonight. It feels like whenever I come on and do a live, it's always a taco day. It's because I eat a lot of tacos. I feel like, oh, what's he going to have? Tacos. There's probably tacos. I know it's strange that I'm already talking about what I'm having for dinner and it's only like 11 o'clock in the morning, but hey, don't judge me. Don't you judge me. Don't you dare. So I drew Grendel Prime last night in Procreate, and that was fun, working with some different brushes and doing some color stuff. I'd say Matt Wagner's Grendel is probably one of my top 5 favorite characters. What are your top 5 favorite characters? I'd say Batman. Well, my own characters, obviously. Warhood. Grendel would be there. Deathstroke Really love Deathstroke. I like Venom quite a bit. How many was that? Is that 4? That's tough. Tough to come up with top 5 characters. So yeah, Batman, Grendel, Warhood, Deathstroke, Venom. I guess that's 5. I guess those would probably be my current top 5. But Hellboy, I mean, Hellboy is a pretty awesome character. The thing is with Hellboy, it feels like the thing I love about Grendel is there's always a new, like with the Grendel Tales stuff, there's always a new version of him, and it was more like a mythology of him, and the character through time and space and all that. There's a larger, I always loved that. I think Hellboy just kind of is always Hellboy, which is great character. I'm interested to see the new movie. I think that's going to really be phenomenal, but it's not very different. Batman's great because he's all had multiple creative teams working on him. I think if there was a variety of creators working on a product or on a character, that usually elevates the character, because then you get a bunch of different takes on it. Like Deathstroke, there's some versions of Deathstroke that really aren't my cup of tea. Then of course there's a Tyler Kirkham version. I'm like, oh, that's the greatest thing ever. That I saw those pages, I saw that art, and I went, oh, I get this. This makes sense to me. I see how this is working. The Tony Daniels stuff, phenomenal. So I think it just kind of depends on what creative team it is. Because there's some versions of Batman I'm like, meh. And there's some series where I'm like, fine. Not my thing. Like the Tom King stuff, yeah, I think it's good. Scott Snyder stuff, I like that probably more. Just a more, they're both great. But I really maybe connect more to the Snyder stuff. Sean Murphy stuff's been great. His White Knight stuff is phenomenal. Very talented, obviously. So yeah, Tuesday, January 2nd, my Kickstarter for issue number 5, Tuesday, January 2nd. Set your watches, set your phones, put it in a calendar alert. But I'm gonna go kick off around 11 a.m. Between 10 and 11, I'm thinking, Eastern time. There's going to be some limited edition reward levels that if you want them, you're going to have to jump in and grab them early. This is usually the point where I'm like, man, when I'm drawing this, like, probably should have thrown in some perspective lines. Meh, whatever. Meh. It's the inker's problem. Let the inker worry about that. Oh, wait, I'm the inker. Oh, man. That penciler. Yeah, something like that. Don't have to be perfect. It's comic books after all. We're not saving babies. I heard somebody tell me that once. And I was like, oh, okay. And I took that to mean enjoy it, have fun with it. agree with that completely. Enjoy and have fun with it, because the joy and the fun that you have while creating something transfers over. People will enjoy and appreciate things that you enjoy and appreciate. If you're having to draw things that make you miserable, I think people can feel that misery when they're ingesting the content. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm working on this. And yeah, don't forget, Tuesday, January 2nd, Kickstarter, Archive the Warhol Odyssey, issue number 5. Be there or be square. It's gonna be awesome. Let's try to hit the goal in the first week. Hit that goal, and then got a bunch of stretch goals, a bunch of awesome stuff. So really excited to show everybody what I've been working on. And I'm gonna keep penciling this page and then finish this one and do another one. Just keep going. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Batlanticstudios.com. All right, see you, bye.